Shocking breakdown in leadership. Carney silences minister, faces harsh rebuke from Scheer. In a dramatic turn of events within Canadian politics, Prime Minister Mark Carney has found himself at the center of controversy following a dismissive gesture towards Minister Mélanie Joly during a recent royal visit. This incident has sparked discussions about leadership dynamics within the Liberal Party and raised questions about Carney's approach to governance. The royal visit, which featured King Charles III and Queen Camilla, was intended to symbolize unity and tradition, but it quickly became overshadowed by political tensions and inter-party conflicts. As the royal couple arrived in Canada, they were greeted with a series of ceremonial events, including a military parade and a symbolic tree planting at a historical site. While these events aimed to celebrate Canadian heritage and culture, they were not without criticism. Many Canadians question the necessity and cost of such a ceremonial occasion, especially in light of pressing domestic issues, such as rising living costs and healthcare access. The royal visit coincided with a period of heightened scrutiny of the government, particularly regarding its handling of public services and taxation policies. Critics argued that the extravagant nature of the visit was out of touch with the realities faced by everyday Canadians struggling with economic pressures. During this visit, Carney's interaction with Joly, which some interpreted as condescending, has drawn significant media attention. The gesture, perceived by many as dismissive, has raised concerns about Carney's leadership style and his ability to foster a collaborative environment within his cabinet. As a former governor of the Bank of Canada, Carney is known for his assertive demeanor, but this incident has led to questions about whether such an approach is effective in a political context where teamwork and unity are essential for successful governance. Amidst these political dramas, a group known as Patriotic Millionaires Canada is advocating for higher taxes on the wealthy to bolster public services. This group, inspired by similar movements in the US and UK, argues that the current tax system disproportionately favors the rich, particularly through lower rates on investment income and capital gains. They believe that those who benefit the most from the system should contribute more to ensure the sustainability of healthcare, education, and infrastructure funding. This push for tax reform is gaining traction as Canadians express frustration over the affordability of essential services and the growing wealth gap. However, this proposal has met with resistance from critics who warn that increasing taxes on the wealthy could deter investment and innovation, potentially harming the economy. Detractors argue that higher taxes could lead to capital flight, where wealthy individuals and businesses relocate to countries with more favorable tax regimes. The debate over taxation is becoming increasingly relevant as the government seeks to address public concerns about economic stability and fairness. As the conversation around taxation intensifies, Carney's leadership will be tested as he navigates the competing interests of various stakeholders, including business leaders, social advocates, and the general public. The political landscape is further complicated by the recent election of a new Speaker of the House, MP Francesco Sorbara, who replaces Greg Fergus. Fergus's tenure was marked by claims of partisanship, and Sorbara is viewed as a more neutral figure, which may help restore some decorum in parliamentary proceedings. The election of a new speaker comes at a time when the government is facing significant challenges, and the need for effective leadership is more critical than ever. Sorbara's experience in Parliament may provide a stabilizing influence during a tumultuous period. In the opposition, Pierre Poilievre, leader of the Conservative Party, has been vocal in his criticism of Carney's leadership style and the government's policies. Poilievre's rebuke of Carney's handling of the royal visit and his interactions with cabinet members reflects a broader strategy to capitalize on perceived weaknesses within the Liberal Party. As the opposition seeks to gain ground, Carney must demonstrate that he can effectively manage his team and respond to criticism in a constructive manner. Poilievre's focus on accountability and fiscal responsibility resonates with many Canadians concerned about government spending and economic performance. The recent events highlight a critical moment for the Liberal Party under Carney's leadership. As the party navigates internal tensions and external pressures, the effectiveness of its governance will be tested. The call for higher taxes by wealthy Canadians adds another layer to the ongoing debate about economic equity and the role of government in addressing societal needs. Carney's ability to balance these competing interests will be crucial in maintaining public support and ensuring the party's success in future elections. Moreover, the increasing concerns over public safety, such as the rise in car thefts in Ottawa, further emphasize the challenges facing the government. Recent police reports have indicated a troubling uptick in car thefts, raising alarms about public safety and law enforcement effectiveness. Citizens are looking for decisive action and effective leadership to tackle these pressing issues. The government's response to public safety concerns will play a significant role in shaping public perception and trust in Carney's administration. As the political landscape evolves, the dynamics within the Liberal Party will continue to be scrutinized. Carney's leadership style, particularly in light of recent controversies, will be a focal point for both supporters and critics. The need for unity and collaboration within the party is essential, especially as it faces challenges from the opposition and public discontent. Carney must work to build bridges within his team and demonstrate a willingness to engage in meaningful dialogue with dissenting voices. In addition to the internal challenges, the government must also contend with external pressures, including economic uncertainties and global events that impact Canada. The recent royal visit, marked by both ceremonial significance and political tension, serves as a reminder of the complexities of governance in a diverse and evolving society. Carney's ability to navigate these challenges will be critical in determining the future direction of the Liberal Party and the country as a whole. The backdrop of these political events also includes ongoing discussions about social justice and reconciliation. For example, MP Gord Johns has sponsored a petition calling for Canada to apologize for the transatlantic slave trade, which has generated both support and criticism. While some view this as a necessary step toward acknowledging historical injustices, others argue for a focus on current issues affecting marginalized communities. This debate illustrates the broader societal conversations taking place and how they intersect with political leadership.